Hi, George here, and today I'll be showing you how you can do this real fancy three-dimensional text look here right inside of Photoshop Elements. Even though there is no 3D tool here, I'll show you how to get this 3D look. It's kind of a fake 3D look, but I think it's pretty effective. And I'll be using layers, layer styles, a few things in here. If you want to learn everything about Photoshop Elements, the best way for that is with my complete training course, and I'll put a link for that at the top of the description. Okay, let's go ahead and start off with a brand new file, and we'll see how this whole thing is done. Let's just get rid of this first. I'll just delete that out. There we go. And we'll start with a brand new file. Go up to File, Blank File. I'll use the default Photoshop Element size, choose OK. And I'll show you how it's done here. Let's find a nice mid-tone color. Click on the color picker left-hand side. Let's just find something kind of nice in the blues, kind of like that. Choose OK. And grab the text tool. And I'll just type in the middle here someplace. Now, later versions of Photoshop Elements will give you this automatic text filled in. Earlier versions, you just get an insertion point like that. Let me set this at 72 points. There we go. I'll just type in text right now. This is just a Quicksilver italic. Use any typeface that you like. That's fine. That's just what I happen to have up right now. Now with text in later versions of Photoshop Elements, once you type your text in, you can't move it with the type tool like this. But if you click right on the line, the box changes like that, and now you can move that around. Just okay, and it's back to this again. If you see it like this, where the box is right against the text, that means you're in typing mode. To get out of typing mode, just click right on that line, and then you're then into the moving mode. Okay. Now we want a thin outline around this in a different color or a darker color. Let's go up to Layer, come down to Layer Style and Style Settings. That's right here. Let's put in a stroke on this. You can see here's our stroke line. I'll change the color here. I'm just going to click into the type, and I'll do a dark version of that same color. There we go. Looks good. And click on OK. And I use just a thickness of 1 pixel on this. It doesn't need to be very thick. And here is the trick. It's a little keyboard trick. Hold the Alt key down and click the up arrow, and that gives you a new layer. Now let go of the Alt and hit the left arrow. There we go. And just repeat that. So Alt and up arrow, let go of Alt and left arrow. Do it again, Alt and up, let go and left. And if you keep on doing this sequence, begin to build up a whole series of these layers, and it looks like it's actual 3D text. But in reality, we're just kind of stacking layers on top of each other. Then to make this real clean, let's just put these into a group. Click on your top layer, click on your bottom text layer, and hit the group button right here. You're now in a group, and it's easy to then move these things around in the group. So very easy to do this, as you can see. Let's now see how this looks over on an actual picture. There we go. We'll do the same basic idea here. I'll grab my type tool, just type in the middle someplace. Again, I'm in a later version of Photoshop Elements, so I get that text in there. I'll just delete that. There's my insertion point. And this time I'll type in Maui. There we go. And let's find a good spot for that. I'll just put it right in the middle for right now. And then we need that outline. So layer, come down to layer style, style settings, click on stroke, click on the color picker right here, click into the letter. That gives you that letter color. Come down a ways on that right-hand side. That gives you a darker version of that color. And okay. Again, I'm at 1 pixel, have it for outside position. Choose okay. Now then, Alt and up, let go of Alt and over. Alt up, let go Alt over. Alt up, let go, Alt over, and just keep that keyboard sequence going until you've built up enough layers here. I'll merge all of these into a group. There we go. And when it's in the group, I can move them all together like that. So if you want to do things like a background glow or something like that, you can do that, or a drop-down shadow. That is done on your bottom layer. So let's open this up again. Come down to your bottom layer. That's the first layer you did, where it says FX right-hand side. Double-click on that. And here we can do a drop shadow. Make this real strong opacity so you can see that. And the size down a bit. And here's our drop shadow. I'll put it over here like that. And adjust the distance. The size is how soft it is. It's kind of the size of the softness, I guess you'd call that. So here's your drop shadow. If you don't want that, you can do a glow on this one. So an outer glow. Bring opacity way up. If you want something that's inside of your lettering, that goes on the top layer. Let's just drop those down. So a bevel would show up on your top layer. So let's cancel this, choose the top layer, go over to layer, layer style, style settings again, and we'll choose bevel and bring that back, and it's applied to your top layer. If you want to have more control on that, you can do a lot better coming down here to the styles button, and you have some great options in here. Really interesting bevels or drop shadows, things like that, all done here from the styles menu. And then you can control these back up here again under layer and layer style, style settings. And here's the bevel on that one. This is an inside bevel, kind of a double bevel. I can then back that off and control the bevel right here. Notice that this is separate from everything else because I'm working on just the one layer. Let's do Control Z, put that back where it was. Go back to our layers. If you want to move the whole group again, make sure you click on the group up here and not individual layers underneath. And you can then move everything as one unit. So there you go, just kind of a fun little trick, which occasionally is really nice for cards and things like that, and actually very easy to do. Let's clean this up by collapsing the group. There we go. And again, if you want more training about such things as the layer styles up here or these styles over here, you'll find all that in my complete training course. And again, I'll put a link for that at the top of the description. If you enjoyed this video, if you could hit that thumbs up, I'd appreciate that. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos in the future. And I'll see you next time.